Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Green Zero here with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. That's right, back here again on Tournament Decision. So this is going to be a good game, hopefully. I haven't done any casts this weekend until now because I've been playing so much Kane's Wrath, so much 3v3, 2v2, and doing the Skype calls and the communications. That's been so much fun. But we're going to jump into this game versus Anxiety and Masterleaf. Anxiety, of course, is Unleashed UA, a classic GDI versus Blackhand on Decision. Not much more to say about that. We're going to jump into the game. Some people have quoted, hang on a sec, I spent a little bit too much time on the status screen. And someone also asked me on my channel what my favourite faction is. I'm not sure if that's a troll or what. It's clearly, well, obviously all time is maybe Steel Talons and then GDI. I do obviously play GDI as a preference nowadays, but I played more games as Steel Talons. But of course in 1.02 they were a little bit glitched, but let's not talk about that now because this game is getting underway. Three engineers from Unleashed UA playing as the GDI faction. Masterleaf is on the left hand side playing as Blackhand. It is Tournament Decision. He is going for 2 racks. So he 2-racked it, and he probably should have a scout down the center too, yeah, probably from a sold off structure. Unleashed has gone for 3 engineers, so he wants a tower. That's what the 3rd engineer is for. He's going to go around to the other side and take his spike. He might even be running for the fast structure just to give himself an extra heads up on any kind of rush that comes down here. It's much better to see it coming here than it would be up here. You've got a lot more time to respond. That can be an extra tank or something like that. He's got a 4th engineer down there, and oh man, Unleashed has a comm center. You know what's going to happen. Something crazy is going to happen here. GDI don't put down the comm center unless they're going to be going all air on the Blackhand player. Now, this will work great if Leaf decides to flame rush, which he's not doing. He's going for a ref that's building too slowly to be a comm center or an operations center. He will actually be killing some of this Blackhand, not all of them. He might be able to chase him down, be a bit risky though, yeah, probably a little bit too risky. He takes both his spikes, and of course Masterleaf takes both his spikes. Unleash has the close tower here to his base. He can actually force fire down the other tower if he wants to, but he could snipe any engineer that's going to capture it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh man, yeah, well done Masterleaf, yeah. And this is what, it's just so sad to see him do something. He just lost his scout because of that. He tried to, I don't know what he was trying to exploit, but he clearly screwed it up. If he spent less time trying to exploit, he'd probably be, you know, the player he once was. But very little respect, if any, for Masterleaf anymore. V35 is over here now, so he's going to be landing, and he's going to be taking Masterleaf's spike. So Unleash is going to have a few spikes at his disposal. And this is the thing, he attacks with 3 orcas. I don't know why he always attacks with 3 orcas. If he has 4 orcas, he can get 3 harvesters, but he's only going to get 2, but one of them is going to get shot down, so he's going to have to leave. Otherwise, he's just going to lose more. Was there another one? No, there was another one. He does fly over the terrain here, so buggies are out. Masterleaf loses a harvester. He's down to 2 harvesters. A few buggies are out here. I'm not sure where they're going to go into the tower. They're going to go into the tower. One buggy goes down straight away. And Unleash is going to be liking that. Meanwhile, you can see that it's not an all in the construction yard is here. And look at that, pulling a harvester off the line to get rid of these scouts because he doesn't want Masterleaf to know what he's going to be doing. So maybe going to be following this up with something. This is probably a 3rd harvester. He's trying to build orcas. He's not building anything from his build queue. He has 3 spike to Masterleaf's 1 spike. So without harvesting, Masterleaf gets 10 cred a second to Unleash 30 cred a second. He has got 4 harvesters out now, which is not good for Unleashed. Oh no, he's actually got a 3rd harvester, so it's not too bad. He's got the advantage in terms of the fact that he's got these orcas flying around. Again, likes his triple orca. Again, maybe he feels he doesn't have enough time to kill 3 harvesters, even if he went for 4 orca. I'd prefer 4 orca, but if this is all I had the money for, of course I'd be pushing an attack. He might be going for another harvester here, and he should be able to get it. Yeah, he's going to get the full one. Notice how he targets the full one, and he needs to turn left here. He needs to bank left. Yes, that's nice. Is he going to get outside range? No, not quite. He loses another orca. Maybe a little bit better response time. He could have saved one, but again, 2 orcas for another harvester. It all counts. It all adds up. Masterleaf is down to, he's got 4 harvesters, 3 refs, so he's going to have to pump out quite a few more harvesters to get back where he needs to be. Unleashed, on the other hand, almost has a 2nd ref down. Is this the 2nd ref? It is. So he's 4 and 2. So when you think about it, he's got the same amount of harvesters as Masterleaf. Okay, he's 1 down now. The extra ref doesn't count for much when you don't have enough harvesters. This Orca Strike is actually going to know. He just misses it. He doesn't get any damage on it, actually, so that's not good for Unleashed. Battle Mark is breaking out here. Units getting destroyed. But Raider Buggy coming through to scout. 2 orcas coming back, that's enough to destroy a harvester. There's only, there's 3 buggies here, but Unleash, he should be able to get one, yeah. Masterleaf doesn't realize he's under attack, so he's not focusing. He does now, and he's going to lose another harvester. Will he get an orca? He won't get an orca either, so Unleash is making it happen. Just orcas here for just Raider buggies for Masterleaf, because obviously there's no point the orcas wasting rockets on those. It takes too many to kill one, and such. But it looks like that squad did sneak through and are now firing Unleashed main field here, so interesting open here. He will actually be taking down this buggy, so he's content with destroying that Raider buggy and preventing eyes on Masterleaf. Masterleaf has been doing a good job scouting, but Unleash has just cleaned up everything. And now we see the Imp spam coming out. Dual barracks Imp spam. It is, of course, tournament decision, so it's a closed map, so he can funnel them into a choke, which is probably what Unleash is going to be looking to do. He's going to need a comm center soon. Look at that, AP ammo. AP ammo is already a quarter of the way done, so he's going to be plenty prepared for this. You know, assuming he has actual AP ammo units out. He could even go for hammerheads, I reckon, but we'll have to leave that up to Unleash, see what he wants to do. He's going to see the MCV moving, so again, more scouts here from Masterleaf doing a pretty good job there. Another scout heading out to the left-hand side, so really keeping an eye on Unleash, which you really have to do because he's one of those players which does a lot of crazy stuff. Forces the harvesters off the line. Is he going to drive in? No, he's not going to drive in. Will he lose an Orca? He does not lose an Orca, so they get away. The rockets there splashing them away. There's a SAM turret there as well, which he's not going to be looking too forward to. But Raider buggy does go down to these APCs. A lot of APCs coming out now, so he must know that AP ammo is almost done. Masterleaf, Unleash, has expanded now, so he's probably going to be putting a ref down, and he'll be pretty content with just sitting at that area here. Orca's going back to base, actually. An Orca strike is here. So is he? Oh, he's actually going to hit a harvester. Wow, he hits a harvester and almost destroys it. Beam cannon is out. Is Masterleaf going for a beam strat? He is going for a beam strat, so he's got double war factory beams with infantry. So the beams are obviously to kill the structures from range. And the way it works is that the beam cannons sit from their artillery range and the infantry sit all around them, so that if the enemy decides to engage, they have to engage away from their base defenses. And the beam cannons can just siege the base from afar. Still cleaning up these buggies. He's doing a wonderful job of cleaning those up, despite Masterleaf's wonderful job of scouting. Did he get hard points? Wow, he has hard points. So look out if any harvesters get in the way of those Orcas there, because he's going to be able to destroy those. The tower went down pretty quick smart, so Masterleaf is going to be liking that. He's got a lot of beam cannons. He probably doesn't need to build too many more, because he's got enough to literally just like dominate anything. He's got like 9 or 10 there. He's going to drop a structure in about 2 seconds flat. He doesn't really need any more than what he's got. Orcas are here. They do take a swing. They will be backing off, but he's going to have to watch out because his infantry, there's actually a barracks here shooting them, and Masterleaf doesn't realize. Decoy army comes down. There's hammerheads, and Masterleaf, Unleash, I'm not sure why he's engaging away from his base defenses. It's not a good idea. He shouldn't be engaging away from his base defense. He's just running these APCs in, and the beam cannons are actually destroying them, so the shadow tank's going down now. A lot of the infantry has been cleaned up, so it is mainly just beam cannons here, so if the Orcas rock up, they could be doing the damage now. I'm not sure where the Orcas are. They appear to be somewhere. There's hammerheads, Orca strike. Oh no, Orca strike. Orca strike. Oh man, right in the middle. The Orcas are actually behind them, so they were doing a lot of damage. Those guys will be getting away. Unleash somehow held that. He looked like he was in a lot of trouble there, but Masterleaf probably needed to scatter move a little bit better and maintain it. He was obviously busy elsewhere. He's got some infantry over here, but now he's got to contend with this tower spam. And Unleash is probably going to be looking to put down more towers. Couldn't quite building block there, so he's just popped it over there. Nice sell-off as well. You always sell off structures versus Blackhand because you get the rifles that can keep shooting. It looks like he's trying to run back to that foxhole, or that bunker, sorry. And yeah, he needs more towers down. He's taking his sweet time putting those towers down. And he's going to have to call his hammerheads over here, I reckon. He's going to lose another tower. It does go down. No barracks spot coming in. The harvester is pulled off the line. Doesn't want to lose that. And the last tower is going to go down. There's not enough here. And there's a lot of Blackhand infantry. And he has got Mantis as well. So that's really going to prevent any kind of air coming in. But there are APCs here. Beam cannon's getting shredded a little bit over there. There's hammerheads. And Unleash is going to have to fall back. He's got a good defensive position here. Double rifle inside that bunker. And he's got a choke here as well, which he can work on. And these riflemen squad are going to try to go to town on these guys here. That's got a fair bit of health. These bunkers do have a ton of health, but it is going to go down ultimately. And these rifleman squads are going to get overwhelmed. And what's happening through the middle of the map? A few hammerheads flying around. He did actually take his Tiberian spike back, but Unleash could actually destroy it right now if he likes. He is going to destroy that, and there's Orcas flying out here as well. And Masterleaf has to... he's actually got 2 beam cannons here. Well, I'm not sure if he's still got more. There's a Mantis over there. I'm not sure. No, he must have lost the rest of the hammerheads and the Orcas, so they're all gone. So he's only got 2 beam cannons now, and that's really not enough. I mean, he can siege this base here, but it's going to take him a while. Unleash is just like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go to the far expansion, the north expansion field. He does take a swing at these hammerheads, and he gets at least one. That one there, pretty badly damaged, but he doesn't have Tib Core Mantis with their attack unbugged now. Very effective, obviously what they are intended to be. These 2 beam cannons, though, Masterleaf is not keeping an eye on them. They have wandered to the front line. He's not going to be wanting to keep those there. And what's happening over here? Hammerhead's responding. He could try to kill some of these units. Two Mantis there. You don't want to engage those, especially if there's no garrisons in those hammerheads. And the Orcas here, they have hard points, and they will be killing these what do you call it, harvesters. A nice move there to get them away and back. So he's going to be moving over here, maybe chasing this harvester down. He's got hard points, And no, he's turning around, doesn't really know what he's doing, but he's moving to this base. This whole base is pretty much going to go down. There's not much he can do, but meanwhile, it looks like masterleaf is moving through to this base here. Mantis camping the airfield here, but he's got a little bit of time before that hits, and he's going to be destroying this entire base from masterleaf. What does masterleaf have around here? He's got double ref, he's got a lot of, he's got power plants, double A, everything pretty much needs to survive, but still losing all that is going to be bad. Unleash is going to lose his base. It might be worse for Unleash, though. It could be worse for Unleash. He's bringing more reinforcements over here. He doesn't really need it because he can pretty much destroy everything that's here with what he's got. And yeah, I'm not sure how he's going to be able to handle this. It's going to come down to the decision-making of these players. Is he going to place an airfield down? No. I think he's going to lose these Orcas. He doesn't have a comm center or an airfield. Those Orcas are as good as dead, and that's unfortunate for Unleashed. UA, he's still got these hammerheads here, and these harvesters are as good as dead as well. A few APCs left to just clean up here from Unleashed UA, and he will be taking down the rest of this base. So both sides are going to lose their main. Unleashed main isn't quite done yet. That power plant very important for Unleashed to get this this ref down. He's having a little bit of trouble with his power. Sorry, not his power, his economy, but he has got 2 spike. This spike he has not been recaptured by masterleaf. So that's unfortunate. And he doesn't have enough to kill this base. There's APCs moving in now. The infantry are moving back. There doesn't appear to be any Cabals left here. No, there's no Cabals left, so they won't have the buffing Aurora, which makes them so powerful. So he's just deciding to back off. APCs, though, are going to be liking to loving shooting these infantry in the back here. It's always good if you get to chase infantry. Chase them if you can. Masterleaf has realised that this is not going to work, so he's going to have to turn around and fight these guys. But there's too many APCs here. That infantry cloud gets completely cleaned up, and these APCs are just rolling into space. Masterleaf has really no armor to deal with this. He's only got infantry. I'm not sure how this is going to work. It might be to his advantage because he's inside the buildings here, and it's going to block off a lot of the APCs. APCs cannot crush, of course. He's actually going to go for harvesters, so that's an interesting choice there. He is going to get 1 harvester, but yeah, Masterleaf's economy is pretty large. He could put down some minefields if he wants to. That could really completely destroy a lot of these units a lot quicker, but he's not going to be putting down any minefields here. These Mantis, now no, there goes some minefields. So a few Mantis are going to get cleaned up here. That's good because it'll allow his hammerheads to fight unopposed. I don't think Masterleaf, no, he does have a tier 2 now, so he can put double A down. So that started out great for Unleashed. Did a decent amount of damage, but I felt he could have pulled out of there a bit sooner. He kind of let a lot of his APCs get chewed up towards the end, so that's unfortunate. A few hammerheads chilling here. They could be destroying this this spike if they want to. I'm not sure if they were attacking it and he stopped them for some reason. Mantis now responding. Unleashed needs to realize, yeah, there we go. Just at the last second. Oh, Minefield is here. Minefield, and it kills a Mantis straight away. Remember, Mantis, interesting fact or fun fact, they can reveal stealth, so they detect stealth, so they can kill like enemy vertigo bombers and things like that. But not that you'd probably use them for that. But they do detect stealth, and he will be just going for it. Oh no, not quite. That's definitely going to be a hammerhead. Yeah, as soon as it fires a volley off there, they will always follow them to their target. I feel he probably could have destroyed that if he wanted to, but he didn't do so. Orc Strike comes in, hits that harvester, doesn't do too much damage. These infantry now moving through this base here, and he should be able to clean this up. So Unleash, wow, this game getting really tight now. He's got a double airfield. He's going for a lot of hammerheads here. A lot of hammerheads coming down. Unleash has Tiberium to burn at his disposal. He could even move into Masterleaf's main. There is Tiberium there if you needed it. That power plant is kind of important, so Unleash is going to be missing that for sure. And he's going to have to, he's actually upgrading some of these power plants now, so he should be okay. Commissar is back, and look at this. Even just to buff the hammerheads, he's putting rifleman squads in them, because why the hell not? That just gives them so much more firepower. He's got a lot of hammerheads here. There's only, actually no, there's 4 Mantis far out. He's not going to want to engage those Mantis. Okay, that's not good at all. He needs to do something about the Mantis, because if they rock up here, they will do a lot of damage. He's putting rocket squads in some of these hammerheads now. It's hard to kite Mantis because they fire in a volley, and the volley will follow them even if they go outside range. He's now up to 5 Mantis. He could be teching towards Tib Core as well. He doesn't have a tech center down. He's about to drop a structure. I'm not sure what it's going to be. It is a tech center, and Tib Core probably on the way. No, yeah, an upgrade just started then, so we'll have to see what that is. Hammerhead's now moving in. Where are the Mantis? Where are the Mantis? Oh man, his Mantis are back behind Masterleaf. That was a bit of an error. A lot of infantry get destroyed here, and he's just going to kite around. Mantis get shots on, but that does a lot of damage to those Hammerheads. That was a really good engagement by Unleashed. A lot of this infantry is fake. A lot of it's fake, so he's not going to be too fussed about that, and he can just tower spam his way to victory here. Put down towers. There's 1 AP ammo tower over here. There's a few rocket squads inside this building here. That one hammerhead trying to be a hero is going to go down. Of course, there's no repairs for these, what do you call it? I can't remember what they're called. Oh, infantry gets slammed, and the hammerheads just go around the Mantis. The Mantis, which are now backing out to this side of the base, and oh man, positioning. All about positioning. Unleashed had it. Masterleaf didn't, and that has caused him to win that fight there. If he had the Mantis with the infantry properly, he probably could have moved in, and surprisingly the Mantis are all still alive except for one which did go down. 2 veteran ones there as well. So all of a sudden Masterleaf's like, hang on a second, I've got these Mantis, they can't actually do anything. And now the hammerheads are on the other side of the map, and this is massive because the Mantis has to go around. They have to go around. They can't, and the Hammerheads can just fly over the top. That's massive. That's a massive disadvantage there for masterleaf now. He's just going like, hang on a second, I got to try to defend my harvesters. All of his harvesters getting shot up. Nice control there by Unleashed UA. Tib core is done, so those mantis, oh man, he's not going to be able to go anywhere near those mantis. Another harvester gets picked off. Masterleaf now is getting picked to pieces. That one engagement really crippled him. He's going to have to move his MCV. He's got a Tib chem plant. Did he one-click Unleash? No, there's really no point one-clicking him. What's he going to do? There's no Tib here. Again, these harvesters now docking with almost no Tiberium in them, so they're not going to be very explosive targets. And Unleashed has moved down here. Look at this, the hindsight of Unleashed here to get more Tib. Know that Masterleaf has Tib at his disposal, and that he's going to have to move and get as much Tib as he can. Even back to his main here, he is leeching that full harvester there, which is nice. ABCs from the Bloodhounds coming. They might be able to get a kill on this Mantis. No, not quite. Of course, all the damage helps. You know, that wears them down. Mantis don't have a terrible amount of armor, so it's considered to be a light unit. They've probably got a little bit less armor than an APC. Notably, he hasn't actually taken that tower, which could come in handy. And these Pitbulls may be able to get a kill. They will be able to clean up at least one Mantis. And the other two Mantis just chilling here now. He might want to pull those back here. The Bloodhounds now moving back towards this area here. And again, that tower would be a big win for him because he could move up here. He could use his Hammerheads and the tower could pick off the Mantis. But he does have build race down here. There is a refinery here as well. He needs to put down some towers. Towers need to come down. Hammerheads, oh my god, this infantry swarm. The Hammerheads just fly over the top and they all die. They all die. He's got so many Hammerheads there now. They got a lot of rifles in them. And the Mantis are now out of position. They're rocking up to the party a little bit late. Masterleaf needs to make sure they are a little bit closer together. And again, Unleashed still continuing to leech over here. Masterleaf making no attempt to go down here. There are two Mantis over here. There is an elite Mantis. He's got to watch out. This could be a heroic Mantis coming up. No, he gets killed straight away. And he just focuses the other one down. He's got too many Hammerheads. And look at that. Oh, the damage those Tib core does is crazy. He gets the Tib chem plant. There's no double A over here. Masterleaf in a bit of trouble. He's going to lose his operation. He tries to laser filter to save it, but he's not going to get down a Sam turret. That's unfortunate. He's going to lose that harvester. It's full of Tiberium. He really doesn't want to lose that. 4 Mantis now responding. Actually, the Bloodhounds chase them down. One gets killed, and there's 3 remaining. One of those pretty badly damaged. The Hammerheads, are they going to go in? They are going to go in, and they get another one. There's a heroic unit inside one of them. Is that a heroic Hammerhead or a heroic unit? It looks like it's heroic Rifleman squad inside that almost dead Hammerhead. There's only one Mantis left. He just goes for it. He doesn't even care. No rockets even fire off that one. Oh man, it must have been reloading its volley. And all of a sudden, Bloodhounds, ABC's moving in from the left. And oh man, he's got Hammerheads here. Masterleaf. I think this might be the final days of Masterleaf here. He's in a lot of trouble. Tib core comes out. He could destroy the refinery, but no, he's going to back off. Sam turret comes down. Sam turret will come down, and that does a lot of damage. Those units now going to back off. They need some repairs. One more Tib core rocket does get another kill. Oh man, so that's going to hurt him quite a bit. But he is losing his operation center again. There are Tib core bikes here. I think Unleashed should just go for the Tib core bikes. Oh, he got a heroic Pitbull. He got a heroic Pitbull. Orchestrate comes in there, doesn't do too much damage. He has a heroic Pitbull there. He's not going to be enjoying that one bit. That's from the Bloodhounds as well. Unleashed has worked it to heroic. There is a harvester there, obviously not realizing it's going to that field and will be destroyed. The MCV from Masterleaf is actually over here. There's a Juggernaut. Oh no, Unleashed has tech. He's going for a Marv, the first tech we've seen from Unleashed in this game. And Masterleaf is in a lot of trouble now. What's he going to be able to do against this? His MCV is under attack. He's got nothing to stop this one Juggernaut from just picking him apart. And Masterleaf is down. Oh man, what a game on decision. Haven't seen a game that good on decision for quite some time. And right from the start of that game, those guys were at each other's throat. Unleashed was just continually pushing in again and again. And again and again, and then Masterleaf just moved around at the bottom of the map, and he did the pushing, and then they base traded, they moved on opposite sides of the map, Unleashed curled around, but you gotta admit Unleashed's aggression there was a little bit better than Masterleaf's, and of course Unleashed's decision making in that game, very spot on. Masterleaf could have done a little bit more damage and probably even changed the outcome of the game or altered it significantly if he hadn't had his Mantis out of position on a few occasions. So there's about 2 or 3 occasions where the Mantis just weren't where they needed to be. Of course, the middle of the map is hindering them a lot. Obviously, their Hammerheads can fly over the middle of the map. They're not impeded by terrain, whereas the Mantis are, but still, I felt Leaf could have kept it a little bit tighter there. 139,000, so basically 140,000 to Unleashed, 132,000 to Masterleaf. So we're only looking at like a $7,000 difference there at the moment. So it's not a terribly large gap between these two players. For an 18.5 minute game to be only like $7,000 difference is really tight. If we go to the resource graph, it's tight the whole game. There's really no significant gaps there at all. Again, they're so tight. Unleashed pulling away a little bit towards the end there to get his advantage. Structures can't tell too much from that. Unleashed, of course, having less units. He's GDI against Black Candy Imp spams. That's about right. Look at the kill death ratio, 4.2 to 0.24, so it's still good kill death ratio for the Black Hand player. Anything above 0.2 is still good if you spam infantry, but yeah. What can you say? Unleashed played a much cleaner and crisper game. They're not saying Leaf played bad. Leaf played very well indeed, especially with his scouting and he's trying to counter Unleashed what he was doing. But once Unleashed starts being aggressive, he doesn't really want to stop. And masterleaf did do a good job to push back and almost destroy Unleashed. There were a few times there where he almost knocked him out of the game, but not to be. masterleaf will come out as the loser in this match here. And Unleashed takes that game. Hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Green Zero. Stay tuned to my channel, I'll bring you some more VODs, and I'll see you all next time.